Your kidneys are working right now, even if you never think about them. Every minute of every day they quietly filter your blood, remove waste, balance fluids, regulate minerals, control blood pressure, and keep your entire body chemically stable. Without them, toxins would build up within hours. Within days, survival would become impossible. Yet most people barely notice they exist. You have 2 kidneys, located on either side of your spine, just below your rib cage. Each one is about the size of your fist, but inside, they are packed with millions of microscopic filtering units called nephrons. Each kidney contains around 1 million nephrons. These tiny structures are the true heroes of blood purification. To understand how your kidneys clean your blood, you first need to understand circulation. Your heart pumps blood throughout your body, delivering oxygen and nutrients to cells. After cells use what they need, they release waste products into the bloodstream. These wastes include urea from protein breakdown, creatinine from muscle activity, excess salts, extra water, and other metabolic byproducts. If these substances are not removed, they become toxic. Every minute, about 20% of your heart's blood output goes directly to your kidneys. That is a huge amount. It means your kidneys filter roughly 180 liters of fluid every single day. But you do not urinate 180 liters. That is because most of what is filtered gets reabsorbed back into your body. The cleaning process begins when blood enters the kidney through the renal artery. From there, it branches into smaller and smaller vessels until it reaches microscopic clusters of capillaries called glomeruli. Each nephron begins with one glomerulus. This is where filtration starts. The glomerulus acts like a high-pressure sieve. Blood pressure forces water and small dissolved substances out of the bloodstream and into a surrounding capsule called Bowman's capsule. Large components like red blood cells and most proteins are too big to pass through, so they remain in the blood. What passes through forms a fluid called filtrate. This filtrate contains water, glucose, amino acids, salts, urea, and many other small molecules. At this stage, the filtrate is not yet urine. It still contains many useful substances your body needs to keep. After filtration, the fluid enters a long twisting tube called the renal tubule. This is where selective reabsorption happens. The kidney now decides what to keep and what to remove. Cells lining the tubule actively transport important substances like glucose, amino acids, and most sodium back into the bloodstream. Water follows through osmosis. This ensures your body does not lose essential nutrients. The loop of Henle, a special part of the nephron, plays a critical role in concentrating urine. It creates a gradient of salt concentration in the kidney tissue. This allows your body to conserve water when needed. If you are dehydrated, your kidneys reabsorb more water. If you drink a lot of water, they reabsorb less. This precise balance keeps your blood volume stable. Hormones help control this process. One important hormone is antidiuretic hormone, or ADH. When your body senses dehydration, ADH levels rise. This tells the kidneys to reabsorb more water, producing concentrated urine. When you are well hydrated, ADH decreases, and urine becomes more diluted. Another hormone, aldosterone, helps regulate sodium and potassium balance. It signals the kidneys to reabsorb sodium and excrete potassium. Since water follows sodium, this also affects blood pressure and fluid levels. As the filtrate moves further, along the tubule, waste products like urea and creatinine remain behind. Additional unwanted substances, including certain drugs and toxins, are actively secreted from the blood into the tubule. By the time the fluid reaches the end of the nephron, it is transformed into urine. Urine then flows into collecting ducts, where final adjustments are made. From there it travels to the renal pelvis, down the ureters, and into the bladder, where it is stored until urination. But kidney function is not only about waste removal. Your kidneys also regulate blood pressure. They produce an enzyme called renin, which activates a chain reaction known as the renin-angiotensin-aldosterone system. When blood pressure drops, renin helps narrow blood vessels and increase fluid retention, raising pressure back to safe levels. Your kidneys also control red blood cell production. They release a hormone called erythropoietin when oxygen levels are low. This hormone signals bone marrow to produce more red blood cells. Without healthy kidneys, anemia can develop because this signal weakens. Another essential function is maintaining acid-base balance. Your body constantly produces acids through metabolism. If these acids accumulate, blood pH becomes dangerously unstable. The kidneys regulate pH by excreting hydrogen ions and reabsorbing bicarbonate, keeping your blood within a very narrow safe range. Mineral balance is another daily task. Calcium, phosphate, sodium, and potassium levels must stay within tight limits. Even small imbalances can disrupt nerve signals, muscle contractions, and heart rhythm. The kidneys continuously adjust these levels by altering how much is reabsorbed or excreted. All of this happens automatically. You do not consciously control it. The kidneys constantly monitor the composition of your blood and respond within minutes to changes. Think about what happens when you eat a salty meal. Sodium levels rise in your bloodstream. The kidneys respond by increasing sodium excretion. Water follows, helping restore balance. Or consider intense exercise. Sweat causes water and electrolyte loss. The kidneys respond by conserving water and adjusting mineral levels. Even at night while you sleep, your kidneys remain active. Filtration slows slightly, but regulation continues. They prepare your body for the next day by maintaining stable chemistry. If kidney function declines, waste begins to accumulate. Early signs may include fatigue, swelling in the legs, changes in urination, or high blood pressure. Severe failure requires dialysis, a medical procedure that artificially filters blood because the kidneys can no longer do the job. Dialysis highlights how extraordinary natural kidneys are. Machines can mimic some filtration, but they cannot fully replace all regulatory and hormonal functions. This shows how complex and integrated kidney physiology truly is. Every day, your kidneys filter your entire blood supply multiple times. They remove toxins, balance fluids, regulate minerals, control blood pressure, support red blood cell production, and maintain chemical stability. They perform millions of microscopic decisions every second, yet you feel none of it. The next time you drink water, eat a meal, exercise, or even breathe, remember that your kidneys are adjusting your internal environment in real time. They are silent guardians of your bloodstream. Without recognition, without rest, without conscious input, your kidneys clean your blood every single day, keeping you alive through precise, constant, and extraordinary physiology.